Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Algebra Made Simple. Today I'll be showing you how to solve a radical equation with unknown variables. I'll walk you through the steps of how to, solve this completely and find your x and how to know if this x is going to be a positive or a negative number. A little bit of background about me. I have my master's in business administration. I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I am a process engineer / mechanical engineer. Pretty much just going to be what to expect from my YouTube channel is going to be a bunch of math problems, helping out anyone that's struggling with algebra in college, high school, anything like that. Just reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll put my contact information in the link in my bio. But with that being said, let's get started. All right, so the first step that we need to know is how to get this to cancel out. How can we cancel out this fourth root? All right, so the first thing that you want to do is I'll rewrite the problem so I can show you exactly what we're going to do here. 3x squared plus the 54 equals the x. All right, so what you want to do is you want to raise each side to the power of 4. That way you cancel out this 4 and you can cancel out this. We need to add this 4. So we have nothing over here to cancel out because we didn't have a fourth root. All right, so now when we get to this step, we're now at 3x squared plus 54 equals x to the fourth power. All right, so now when you look at this, we should automatically be thinking, okay, we can make this into a polynomial. All right, we can get this into a polynomial. All we have to do is, let's see, I always like to have my first value here. I like to have that, make that a positive. So we'll just do this. X4, we're gonna take this side right here and subtract it from this side, okay? So x to the fourth power minus 3x squared minus 54 equals 0, okay? Once we get to this section right here, a little trick that I like to use is that we could say that x to the fourth, we're gonna say that this is a squared, okay? We'll say that this is a squared, and then we'll say that this x squared here is a, okay? We'll say this. All right, so now we come back to this problem, okay? So we did this trick so we can get it into the form of the polynomial. So, you can actually do a quadratic formula if you wanted to, but I'm gonna show you how a simple way to solve this problem. All right, so this switches to a squared minus, we got the 3 in the front of this a here, minus 54 equals 0, okay? So now looking at this problem, I know that we could take this right here. We could say that this C right here, this would be a B, this would be A, this would be B, this would be C. Okay, so we could take this C value right here, negative 54, break this down. We need two numbers that multiply to equal negative 54, but can add up to be this negative 3 here. All right, so automatically in my head, I know that 9 and 6 multiplied together give me a 54, okay? So, and I also know that if I were to do a 6 and a negative 9, if I add those two numbers together, I can get a negative 3. But if I multiply them, I'll get a negative 54. So we have a positive 6 and a negative 9. We have a positive 6 and a negative 9. All right, so we need to come back over here. We know that multiplied, this would be a negative 54. Added together, this would be a negative 3, okay? So we come back to this problem over here. We might as well switch this to be your x values, okay? I'll switch these a's to be x's now. X minus 9, and we'll have a x plus 6. Hopefully I don't confuse you by switching this a back to x. But if I did, I'll leave this as an a for y'all. And then we can just refer back to what we already said these variables were over here at the end. Okay, so boom. When I told you that we'll be able to figure out if this answer for x up here is going to be positive or negative, we know that once you square a negative number that is positive. We also know to the fourth it's still going to remain positive. So we automatically know that this x is going to be a positive number. So we come down here, we can automatically cancel this one out because this will give us a negative number and even an imaginary number. So we don't need to worry about this side right here. We need to worry about this a minus, I forgot to add my equals 0 right here. A minus 9 equals 0, okay? Let's refer back to this a right here. A equals x squared. X squared minus 9 equals 0, okay? Now we can say, now let's solve for x. X squared equals 9. X will equal 3 because you have to do the square root of this. And this cancels out, this cancels out, this leaves you with x, this leaves you with 3. So your final answer will be x equals 3, okay? If you need any help on your homework or just need any questions answered, I will leave my contacts on the bottom of this video. I'm willing to help anyone. Just reach out to me. This is my first YouTube video, so everything will get better. I'm actually recording with my iPhone, so just reach out to me.